Hello, Lokovodo here, and today I'm going to be reacting to a Minecraft speedrun. Okay, so this is my friend Eric playing Minecraft speedrun ranked. Loading up versus Helska. An Iron Show match. Okay, spawned ruined portal. I'm seeing two gold blocks on top of that ruined portal. Flint and steel. Five obby? That's a lot of obby. It's a lot. Okay, so then we got there's a What an with the golden what an interesting spawn. Okay, 33 nugget. Okay, 33 nugs, that's like 3 bars. 33 nugs is like 3 bars. Doing the fire piglin strats, that's like okay, now we get some cooked food. That's some pork chops we're cooking. All right. What an interesting start. Wow, it was a silk touch golden axe. That's so silly. What a silly enchanted golden axe to start with. But you probably need wood, right? Wow, this is so interesting. Okay, and then you have the iron. So then if you get the iron, then you get both of the gold blocks, right? And that's 18 gold bars. That's like pretty decent. Interesting. So then we're digging down for the cobble, going for the axe, get a little bit more wood. It's nice that that was a big tree. That being a big tree really helps. Instead of it being a small tree, because then you got just like that little bit extra wood cooking instead of having to like run to another tree. So interesting. I wonder if you're able to like if you're running at a ledge, I wonder if you're able to pull out the shovel, mine a dirt while you're running, just to like get more blocks. I want um it's like an idea I have while just looking at this. I'm just like, okay, so what's this nether gonna look like? Because that was like a pretty interesting start. Yep, not gonna forget that gold. Definitely don't want to forget that gold. So, alright, cool. So, like, I'm seeing good decisions on the fly. Like, you're like, alright, I got the armor. Let's get distraction gold. We're cooking. We're cooking. Okay, so no, you need to get a bastion. So, you're looking for the bastion. Okay, you see a bastion. Okay, so what bastion is bridge? Is this a bridge? How? Okay, housing. Eric, if you what would you put your order from like, what do you think is the best out of the 4 bastions, and what do you think is the worst out of the 4 bastions? I'd be really curious to see in the chat what you think. Uh, I'd be really curious to see in the chat, like what's your least favorite bastion to get, and what's the best bastion to get? Okay, so now, I like that 1, 2, 3 count. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's housing. It's like we're chilling. We're chilling. Okay, so I think mining the gold blocks is a distraction for them. Is this called manhunt? Is that what this is called? They're gonna push the blocks to you with the wood. Yup. Something about this run seems like a little bit faster. Like I feel like when you were doing this run, you must have woke up that day with like an experience boost from like the last time you were running. Cause like every time I see you do these new runs, like the movement's just looking like a little bit smoother, a little bit tighter every time. We already got a good head start on the gold, and I'm looking at that. That's actually that reminds me of some of the records, some of the five, some of like the some of the 6 minute records. I've seen similar piglin strats. Like you're just looking pretty clean. Like this is looking. I just love looking at the piglin strats. That's just like, when you play a lot of Minecraft, you get to see how hard it is to manipulate the AI of villagers, and I can imagine trying to do that with piglins is maybe a little bit easier than the villagers, but that's still pretty difficult. You like the bridge, you like the housing, treasures hit or miss, don't like the stables. If you get stables, the stables have those big pigs, those big pigs. I don't even remember the names of those dudes, but like there's like those giant pigs. Probably I think they're added in 1.6 along with like the piglin trading. Hoglins? Is that what they're called? Hoglins, maybe?
Check the other chest, grab our stuff.
Wow, we all are we like done with that?
Actually, I don't even know if there is anything in that chest. Let's just go. Let's not waste time.
Yeah, let's go. Let's not waste time. Yeah, it's like let's just go.
Let's check our shit and go. We're good on pearls and string. We're good on obby.
Okay, 18 pearls.
String, obby. Yep, and fire res. We're good to go.
Good to go. Good to go.
North. There we go.
Wow.
Get our soul sand on the hotbar.
Soul Sand on the hotbar. Is that soul speed on the?
Chart.
Is that soul speed on the boots? Yo, you were running on that soul stand real. Is that soul speed on the boots? Wow. Okay, in the fortress. Okay, so how good of a blaze spawn is this? Let's see, 1 rod, 2 rods. All right, all right. And we're doing a little bit of multitasking while those blazes are cooking. We got rod number 3. We probably need like at least 5. I think 6 is safe. 5 is doable because okay, so it's 12 ender eyes for the end portal. I think the chances of there being at least 2 is like, it's pretty decent. Like, it'd be at least 2. You get soul speed often because the piglins give you iron soul speed boosts from the trade. Interesting. Just having that like little soul speed is a good little touch. It's like a little bit of spice, you know. It's like you can have you can have your little piece of chicken, or you can have your piece of chicken take a little butter bath and throw in some garlic cloves, and that's like you're throwing your chicken in a little butter bath with some garlic cloves, and it's gonna come out cooking.
Make some room. Do this, and I don't gotta worry about it after.
Here we go. Like here we go. All right.
26, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
It broke. We need
Wait, so are we good?
beds.
We got the information? Okay, so now we're making room for blazes.
We're 116 minus 146. It's that way.
So 116, 146. Probably at like 40-ish elevation, probably at like 40-ish.
We got more beds too.
If I was you, I would just be like, I'd probably be thinking about a whole bunch of different scenarios of like, what would happen if I got a looting sword at the beginning of a run? What would I do differently? Or like, what if I got this crazy thing happening? Like I imagine that's probably what I would be doing if I was at this point in your Minecraft run-in. Because Minecraft is like when you're loading up a world, you're rolling the dice, and it's like there's so many crazy things that could theoretically happen in a Minecraft run. So six is standard in a race. They go for five as RSG if it's a record. One I or more is 70 something percent. So six is standard in the race, so you want. Okay. Blaze rods. Okay. So six is like pretty standard, pretty safe. I mean, if you get six, then you're guaranteed able to do it because you need 12 Ender Eyes. But then, yeah, assuming maybe you got two of them filled out, if you're on a really fast run, you just play it like with five and just like pray that you get the luck of the RNG. So we're at elevation 40 minus 140-ish. That should be right here. Oof.
932.
Oof.
I'm at minus 1164.
Okay, so are we gonna just like strike the stronghold?
Come on. 932 minus 1164.
40. Oh, right at the entrance.
Let's go.
Okay, so the last time I saw you in a stronghold, I feel like you've been getting a lot better at the pie charting and the navi, doing the little navigating.
Right. Mine shafted.
Mineshaft
Here we go.
in the stronghold? What? With the poisonous cave spot? What? Wow! What? Mineshaft? Yo, Mineshafts have some crazy loot. Sometimes Minecraft or Mineshafts can have crazy loot. That's insane having a mineshaft in a stronghold. Okay, so how cooperative is this dragon gonna be? We're entering the end around 15. We entered, I think, around like 15:10. We entered the end, just about. So how cooperative is this dragon gonna be? Now that we're like near at the end of the run, though, I gotta say, like, I'm noticing lots of improvements in your gameplay. A little bit more on this PB
17.
than some of the previous ones. Like, good job. I gotta hand it to you. Like, you're making lots and lots of tons of like tiny improvements, but like everywhere. It's awesome to see. So now, how can we see some cooperation from this dragon, though?
Perch. Give me perch.
I want to see this dragon cooperate. And surely, like, maybe there's different strategies for the dragon you could do later, maybe. Just because I don't know, I've seen a lot of people do a lot of stuff. Um, in the version you're running, I'm assuming you're running 1.6. Nether update. I think in I'm pretty sure in 1.6, like, I think there might be some glitches you could do with the Ender Dragon, but like,
Step 17, but we can still PB.
because in your previous PB, the Ender Dragon was super nice. It just went and took a sit, and you got it.
Right side flip.
It was just like I gotta imagine like it's speedrun hell when you're in purgatory, just like is the dragon gonna perch or not? But then boom, you get it super fast. Once the dragon does perch,
Let's go.
let's go.
PB by a little bit. Could have been a lot of it. Wow.
Okay, so let's take a look at this end real quick. One more time. Okay, so we enter the end at about 15, 16, 15, 15. I guess it's like in theory the dragon could like okay, so we need you to like set it up so then the dragon's close by. Okay, so like right now 15:35. Okay, so right here we're just waiting for the dragon to perch. And then we're just waiting on the dragon. And it looks like the dragon wanted to take about like a minute and a half to perch. So like I think this you could have definitely had like assuming the dragon would have perched like your previous one, maybe you could break sub 16. Yeah, Okay, if I got Instaperch, I could get sub 16. In races, a strat people do is called half bow. You shoot about half the crystals. Well, dude, congratulations on the Minecraft PB. I'm gonna be waiting for the sub 16 or like any PB. I'll watch any PB you do from here on out. Like I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm ready.